What's up, Gatekeepers? Welcome back to Weekly Soap Chronicles, your one-stop shop for all the drama, tears, and shocking moments from beyond the gates. I'm your girl Phil, and today I'm diving into the emotional roller coaster of the July 18th episode. But first, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a recap with a little bit of flair. Let's get into it. So we start off at the Dupree Manor where Nicole storms in demanding answers. She's just found out about Martin and Smitty's split, thinking that maybe Martin cheated. Martin says, "What I did was a lot worse." "Excuse me, sir? Worse than infidelity? What are we talking about here? What is going on? And why am I always the last to know what's going on in this family?" And then to add insult to injury, she finds out Anita's been back from Chicago this whole time and didn't even tell her. "You couldn't call me and say, 'Hi, I'm back'?" Martin is like, "You know what? I'm too exhausted and hungry for all of this right now." So he and Vernon head off to the country club, leaving Nicole and Anita alone. And y'all know what that means. Here comes the drama. Anita tries to explain in the nicest way possible. "What I'm about to tell you will demand not only your attention, but your willingness to confront the aftermath and all its ugliness." Then she shared every tragic detail of that night. Nicole: "Ted performed this surgery and I never knew. Martin unalived a man and I never knew. How could you all have kept this from me? I wasn't even allowed to help my own son because you and Daddy decided to play God." Anita stands her ground. "I understand the world in which we live. A black man defending himself against a racist attack will most likely end up in the system. So no, I am not apologizing." And in that moment, Vernon decided to protect his grandson, and I co-signed to keep it quiet. Now, yes, we did go to extreme measures. Maybe we should have called the police. But have you heard one word of what I just told you? Vernon and I always think to protect this family no matter what. Nicole is unimpressed, telling Anita that she sounds like a mobster. "You put my son through 2 years of hell so we the almighty Duprees could save face? That is not noble. It's disgusting." None of these decisions were about saving face, only about protecting Martin. She begs Nicole not to leave in anger, but nothing could stop Nicole from walking out that door. Okay, Gatekeepers, how do you all feel about Nicole? Right now, a part of me is tired of Nicole's self-righteous indignation. I mean, I understand her being upset at the fact that Martin is her son and she really could have helped him cope with what had happened, you know. But to say that what they did was disgusting, they were playing God, I mean, I don't know. I just think she was wrong for all that. What do y'all think? Let's discuss it in the comments. I mean, because what, she just gonna be mad at everybody? It's understandable she mad at Ted. I get it. She mad at Danny for not telling her about sneaky linking with Andre, which is frankly none of her business, but she mad at that. And now she is mad at Vernon and Anita because they kept all this from her. Look like next week she gonna be mad at Bill. And she just gonna be mad at everybody because they keeping stuff from her. Girl, bye. Meanwhile, over at the country club, Martin and Vernon are having a heart-to-heart. Martin's biggest regret, not telling Smitty the truth. Vernon, ever the optimist, tells him to hold on to the love he and Smitty share. This too shall pass. But will it though? Because back at home, Smitty is struggling. Smitty tells Samantha he loves Martin, but he just can't live with him right now. And honestly, who can blame him? 30-year-old Samantha. Okay, I said I wasn't going to do that no more. Bless her. Tries to play peacemaker, encouraging Smitty to keep talking to Martin. But you can tell this family is hanging on by a thread. And then, at the end of the episode, we get a heartbreaking moment with Smitty scrolling through old pictures of him and Martin, remembering the good times. It's just sad. Now, over at the precinct, Jacob is confused as to why his father is in no rush to identify the man, aka Busboy Kenny, who was taken out in the alleged robbery gone wrong. Elon doesn't appreciate Jacob questioning his authority, so he tells him to focus on your own cases. Then Jacob says that Malone was the officer who found the body. Elon tells him to stop asking questions before he gets hurt. Then Jacob hears about the drama at Martin's press conference and goes straight to see Smitty, asking why he left that part of the story out the last time they spoke. Jacob asks why Martin canceled the press conference when he received the photo, but Smitty says he doesn't know anything. As Jacob presses for more answers, Smitty tells him, if you got something to say, Jacob, just go on and say it. Jacob figures out that Martin isn't just a victim in this situation, he's involved in it, and that terrifies Smitty. Jacob says Martin's actions make him look guilty, which means he probably is. Smitty tells Jacob to leave. Smitty even uses spousal privilege. Legally, I don't have to answer your questions. Funny thing is, you just did. Look, whatever happens, I'm sorry. I am really sorry. So, Gatekeepers, what do you think Jacob will do next? And that's a wrap on this episode of Beyond the Gates. What did you think of Nicole's confrontation with Anita? Do you think Martin and Smitty can work things out? And what's Jacob going to uncover next? Let's talk about it in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode of Weekly Soap Chronicles. Until next time, Gatekeepers, keep the drama alive.